everyone. That's Luka. Welcome back. I'm so happy to be here with you all today. It is the end of April 2023 and it's another beautiful day here in Portland. Sunny, not a cloud in the sky, it's warm. So a really nice day to come hang out in the garden and show you all what's been going on out here. We've definitely been getting a lot more spring-like weather lately, and there's a lot of new flowers and things blooming right now. So I'm excited to show you all around, show you all the colors. I'm joined by Luka today. He's been spending more time outside too. It's been quite sunny over the last few days, which is so odd because the rest of April has been so wet. Like, last year was the wettest April on record, 2022 for Portland, and this year, oh my gosh, Luka's shaking the camera, stop! And so far this April, it's been pretty similar, also trending towards, if not the wettest like it was last year, one of the wettest Aprils we've ever had. So the plants have been getting a ton of water and lately a lot of sunshine. I haven't had much time to spend out in the garden since the last video, so there aren't really any big projects or anything that we've done in the last month. So kind of like last month's video, I thought that today we would just take a look around, see what's going on, what's new, and then also just spend a little bit of time giving some TLC to the plants. Maybe especially some water because it's been so hot the last couple of days. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So it is now the next day. My gardening time yesterday ended up getting cut a little short because we had some dinner plans, so I wasn't able to shoot the rest of the garden tour during that beautiful sunny day, but we're here now to finish things out. This is what things are looking like from here at the back of the yard. First and foremost, you can see this camellia plant started to bloom this last month, and it's just so beautiful. This like beautiful dark pinkish red color. It's got quite a lot of blooms, which is awesome. Back here in this bed, these hostas just like came out of nowhere. I don't even remember them like shooting up. Maybe there were shoots in the last video, but like, look at this, they're huge. And these ones are super nice. They're this like really bright light green. Hostas are so great. They're perfect shade plants, which is why we have them back here. And they're perennials, so they come back year after year. And once they've been in the ground and established for a few years, the leaves just get gigantic. So they're super cool, like very Jurassic Park looking plants. No signs yet of the bergenias that I can see, but again, I learned my lesson last year. I'm not gonna worry about that because they came in full bloom last year. Over here we've got the ferns, and all of our ferns have these new little, I'm not sure what these are called, but these cute little spirals coming out. We got some over there too, some over there as well. And you know, I realized that every month when I do my tours, I always skip past this plant. This is a bergenia plant. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And they're really common here in Portland. They keep their leaves through the winter and turn this like really beautiful reddish color. And then here in like spring, they put out these gorgeous pink flowers. So ours hasn't really spread much since we planted it a couple years ago. It might be because of how I planted it. Maybe it'd be good to like dig it up and give it a little bit more space. But yeah, these flowers are just looking beautiful. So I wanted to make sure that I actually pointed out this plant this month. These hostas are also coming in. These ones are a little bit darker green, but these big spikes. So it's a little bit behind that one over there. Got my pretty little quails. The anemone ones from last month I talked about. We've also got all of these little, okay, it's kind of hard to tell with the grass, but like these are all, I want to say the Leotris plants that are coming in. Some more over here, some more over here. They are just everywhere. And then all of our little beautiful tulips. They came in this last month, and every year I tell myself, why don't I just plant more of these? Because there's like, I think I just put, you know, like individual little tubers, and I really should add some more because it's like just a straight line of them. But they're beautiful. I love the different colors. More things growing here. All of this stuff. This is the, oh, I think these are all the anemones still. Anemones. All of this green stuff. This I believe is the first signs of some of the gladiolus flowers. Super excited about those ones because the hummingbirds just love the gladiolus flowers, so always happy when those come back. Not seeing much growth yet for these little like mums, I think is what this one is. We've got some other asters in here too. This was the orange aster I planted last month. So we'll see. I wish I had made it out earlier in the month to show this little patch of dandelions that came in. Now there's only a couple left, but I know people feel a lot of ways about dandelions, but I love them, and they've just been popping up everywhere around Portland lately. And this one I thought was so cute because it just grew just as like one big tall bunch, and I thought that was so pretty. I love the yellow. It's beautiful pink tulip. All the grass still. I have not decided what we want to do with that. And you can see over here, I didn't end up moving the irises. I'll probably just leave them like this year and see what I want to do in the fall. But all of these are little flowers coming in, which is awesome to see because I've mentioned this before, but there have been some years where this like puts out new foliage like this, which doesn't actually flower. So good to see these buds coming in. This is so funny. This was a walnut, or excuse me, this was an acorn that some squirrel planted. And so this oak tree has been, kind of can't see it because of all the grass, but this is something we've been dealing with as long as we've lived here. We waited too long to get it out, and now the roots are so established that it's going to take a lot of work to pull it out. So we just kind of cut it back each year, use the foliage in like a vase or something. But yeah, so you'll see this getting quite bigger towards the fall. This little spot over here, so interesting. The magnolia put out a bunch of leaves, but it like skipped the flowering phase. You can see our neighbor's magnolia. Most of the blooms have fallen off already, and all those bright green leaves. Ours just kind of skipped the flowering stage, which is interesting, but we're happy. I mean, the fact that there's leaves to me is, you know, a good sign it's doing its thing. Oh my gosh, the mugwort, look at all this. I wish you could smell it. It smells amazing. It's so soft, coming in so nicely. Look how just like bushy. Oh, I love it. This This is a parsley mixed with some dead nettle, which you may be able to tell, there's quite a lot of it. Our gorgeous apple tree. Look at it, so many blossoms. So excited. They're so beautiful. This is our productive apple tree. So we'll see how many we get this year. Sorry for the airplane. Look at all of this dead nettle. It has just completely taken over. So funny. Oh, it's so soft. You can tell something got in here. A squirrel maybe. Be a nice place to take a nap if I were a little animal. But yeah, we'll deal with this probably here soon, because it's getting to the point where we can start planting vegetables and whatnot. Oh my gosh, look, a little ladybug. Oh, that is the best thing I've seen all day. Another one. Oh my god. Y'all, I am so stoked. We have, I kind of skipped over the honeysuckle over there, but every year it has just such bad aphid problems, and we try to find ladybugs in the store to like help, and we just never have been able to find them. So to actually see them in the yard is great, because I don't normally see that many back here, unfortunately. So yay. And the blueberries are coming in nicely. So pretty. This one's definitely got the most flowers of all of them, but you can see there's more over there. We've got this little rose bush. Ow! This was like a propagated one from last year, I believe. We'll see if it flowers, but it's definitely looking like it's growing. Look at all these onions getting ready to flower here soon. If we want to, we could probably save the seeds when that happens, but we haven't really gotten too far into the like seed saving stuff yet, so maybe this year we'll do that. Here's this part of the yard, our little flower rose nursery. Some of them definitely are dying, but I came by yesterday and gave them a bunch of water. I mean, we put so many in here, so even if we only get like, 5 or so that actually root, that'll be awesome. Look at all this mint in here, growing all along. This rosemary. Some more over here. Oh, my neighbor's dog. This pear tree's got some leaves too. Oh, more jays. It didn't blossom or flower, so I'm not expecting this one to fruit. But it's nice to see it's still alive. Sometimes we worry if we waited too long and the summers are too hot. That apple tree. This one has some flowers. This is the one that like has not fruited in a few years, I think, since we got it. So hopefully the pollinators will do their thing over here. So much yarrow. Oh, this is so soft too. We have so many soft things. More roses. Here's a little view from this side. How things are looking. All of these sticks I put out here from cuttings I took of our lavender plant in the front yard. I was hoping that the jays and other birds would come and like take them to build their nests, because they've been out and about doing that a lot lately, but it doesn't appear that they've taken many. This eucalyptus tree over here. I still need to come and cut this down, this lavender. And I think there's, one of these This is one that we were layering. Oh, there's some roots there, not as many as the other one I showed last month. So that's cool. What about over here? Some. No rush. This was the pink chrysanthemums I replanted. Oh my gosh, look. Yay, signs of growth. That's awesome. Oh. Oh my gosh, look. Little signs of growth. Oh, it's a piece of plastic. Put that in my pocket. Awesome. Oh no, I lost a nail. When did that happen? Oh. It's the worst part of gardening. All right, y'all, I found my nail. Crisis averted. I'll glue that back on later. Since it was so nice out, Kyle got our cushions back out. Always makes the place seem a little bit more comfy. This was a, I don't know if I talked about this before. This was a rocking chair that we found on our street a couple years ago. Someone had, had been like sitting out on the street corner for a few weeks. And I was like, you know what? I was in my permaculture class at the time, and one of our classes was specifically about like, reusing furniture and like fixing furniture rather than just like throwing it away or buying something that's brand new. So I was really feeling motivated to refurbish this rocking chair. So I don't think it'll ever be nice enough for inside, but it's nice out here. Look at this guy. You baby. Oh my goodness. He woke up. How about one more? There we go. One more cry. Oh. Ooh. Oh, he wants it so bad. He's been coming outside a lot lately in his little stroller or on his leash. Okay, Luka, I'm almost done. Oh, I will have to add in some footage here, but these were just put like this, on accident because we haven't done anything with them. But when it rains, they fill up with water and the squirrels come and drink out of them, and it's so cute. We cannot forget to keep our little creature neighbors hydrated. Still have not put the strawberries in here yet, but I did see the strawberries at QFC, so I think, it's definitely time when we can do it. Some of the more yarrow, the carnations. Again, just more flowers, all of the mint. Yay, love that. Oh, I guess I moved this. Here, put that back. There's been a squirrel in here. This eucalyptus tree, you can kind of see it's like, oh, let me go back. It's getting really bushy and tall at the top. I'm almost considering just coming through and like cutting this off right there and maybe trying to propagate it. I don't know. In hindsight, I think we should have been more on top of like pruning it and shaping it as it was growing to keep it as more of a shrub. I don't really want it to get like too tall, so I'm thinking I might just cut it and then have it be more bushy like around here, but we'll see. Nothing really going on here yet. More flowers. Hi, Mr. Fly. So that is pretty much what's going on back here at the end of April 2023. But before we end, I'm going to take us out to the front yard and look at some stuff that's going on out there. So let's go check it out. So out here in the front yard, there's a lot of stuff coming into. Oh, look at that. Yep. Hi. We've got some daffodils, some beautiful tulips. These are like the big tulips. Kyle and I should get some of those for outside. The lamb's ear that not me, Kyle, propagated along the edge here is really coming in nicely, and you can tell it's like it is doing its job of like keeping the, oh my god, look at me, keeping the, I don't know, what do you call this? Wood chips back in. So that's awesome. All these pretty purple flowers. I think they grow like crazy, but I love them. Our camellia has been flowering. We've got all this beautiful grape hyacinth over here. Such a beautiful color. What? Air. These pretty little pink flowers. I don't know what those are. The camellia. Kind of like the one out there, but they're in the backyard, but these are like much more pink, I'd say. But I just love the way that the color the pink looks next to all these beautiful purple flowers. Just gorgeous. Mew, mew, mew. Cherry tree's been blossoming. Quite lovely when the wind blows and all the little petals fly around. I made a couple of these this weekend as well. They're supposed to be places where bees and other pollinators can come and drink water without the risk of drowning. You put these little like pebbles in a tray with water, and yeah, we'll see. Definitely in the spring we get so many bees on all the lavender, all these plants, the lamb's ear. So I'm hoping that they enjoy having a little place to come get their little pollinator feet wet. The rose bush that we pruned. Oh my gosh, Luka. Look at how huge this is. Oh my god. Who's this little guy? Luka, stop. Stop. Just stop. I'm almost done. We had some daffodils over here that already flowered. I planted, oh yes, look. I planted some gladiolus flowers in here and look, it's already growing. I did 3 already and I need to come back and do like 3 more because I'm trying to do them in like a succession way where so they're not all flowering at the same time, and it like prolongs the flowering for the hummingbirds. All right, put this little bird feeder together yesterday. I don't think anyone's taken from it yet, but that's okay. Another hummingbird feeder, our picnic table bird feeder. So yeah, that's about it. I think I'm gonna head inside and give these kitties some attention because they're acting like they want it. So thank you so much for tuning in. Can't wait for the weather to start getting nicer and more things to be growing. And we'll bring you along for the ride.